All right, we're heading back to the 90s with this Mighty Morphin power set. This is the Thunderzord Assault Team. Now you're going to get a version of all the different Thunderzords. This was the prehistoric beast, the dragons iteration of that particular show. As you know, they would change their theme fairly commonly, which I guess kept the kids involved, but it also kept them buying toys, and this is from that series. So you have the unicorn and the you get the black lion, you have a griffin, you have the base, and then of course you have the bird, the firebird. For the pink ranger, you have, what else do we miss? The black lion, and then you have an assortment of weapons for when they combine up with, who would this, was this the deluxe Thunders, or the deluxe Zord? I don't remember exactly, but these, as you will see, they do come with the instruction sheet. These do include all of these things right here. Does that make it complete? No, I don't think it does. I think there might be one or two pieces that have been lost over the years, but not many. I can't imagine that it's very much. You can, we show you that it does come with the instructions so that you can match up for yourself. Now, I do know the little crystals and the figures. Does this one come with figures? Are not present. We were given those in a separate lot, same consignor, and the handle is on there, but I'm going to walk you through, show you each one, so let's get into it. So some of these we will show you a wraparound view as we go in 360 around them, but some of these work better in a top-down view. So we'll start off with the Pink Ranger's Firebird right here. As you can see, there is flappy wings, and I think some articulation in the head. In fact, it's necessary, if I'm not mistaken, to turn it into the Thunderzord. The Thunder Megazord? Is that what this particular one was called? Yeah, the Thunder Megazord. Now, what you will notice is that in this particular lot, and this is the way it came, this is how it was packaged originally, you will not see the red dragon. That's available in a different lot for those looking for that one. But when you combine all of these parts with that red dragon, that's how you're going to get that Thunder Megazord. It also comes with an assortment, and I will show you this first off. This is the sheath for the sword, so we'll show you that. It comes with the little headpiece there. Comes with the ponytail for the helmet. I don't know what you want to call that. I'm sure people with armory experience can tell me exactly what that piece is called, but I don't know off the top of my head, and I cannot remember. We'll flip everything over so you can see the backside of water. And then I'll unsheath that so you can see both of those as well. It's a little tough with the, let's zoom out, see if we can get maybe a little bit more detail. Let me zoom in. How does that work? Is that any better? No, it's just decided it's going to give you that amount of detail and no more. And that's okay. So we'll show you right here. Then I do want to show you the sword itself. So you can see that when it is unsheathed, it's looking exactly like this. And I'll give it a little bit of a different background. I think will help highlight the silver and the gold in those swords. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's trying to reflect all the light from the white background surface. It's trying to do something with that, and it's just not working out. So we'll put this here for you so you can see. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. It says, just as it goes out of focus. So we'll put those other ones there, too. Just one more time so you can see them. Hopefully this black will render out when we go to show you the photos. Yeah, that's much nicer. I much prefer that. When we edit the photos, we'll probably get rid of that black background, but at least it reflects very nicely so you can see everything. And I'll show you the reverse side one more time. We'll move this so that it reflects a little bit less light. And now you see all the accoutrements. So this way you know that it's not cracked, it's not bent. Yeah, does it have some playwear? Of course it does. Young Johnny back in the day would have had a great time playing with this, combining it with the Thunderzord. I'll do the same with the Firebird once too, just to see if that gives you a little bit better focus on it. And I think it does. Gives a little bit more shine, a little bit more reflection off of there too, but I think it does give for a better overall view. And you can see these have been played with, which is great. That's what toys are supposed to, at least in my opinion, that's what you're supposed to do with toys. I'll show you both of these parts right here. This is for the base. Now it's showing up a little bit gray because I have it on that black background. It's showing just a little bit gray. In reality, it's a pretty glossy black, and I might show you that against the white background. We're also going to do a 3D wraparound with this one too on the turntable. but I want you to see the top-down view because it gives you some information about the markings. It shows you that all 4 wheels are present, and it shows you that, indeed, the handle does attach and is present. I'll also show it to you once without the background, and oh yeah, that's significantly worse. Who would have thought? I would have thought a nice high-contrast background like that would pop things a little bit better, but it's not. Either way, you can see that, and we're going to move on to our 3D view. All right, so we'll show you the walk around here as you get a chance to see the base in all 3D. There you go. We'll put a little bit of light on that so you can get a better idea of how the light shines off. That way, if there's any giant cracks or scratches or anything like that, we'll show you again right there. Zoom it in so it goes out of focus. There we go. And again, what happens here is you attach all the pieces. I don't think I'm going to... Maybe we'll see if we can put that together for you. It's tough for me, as an old man who does not remember these things anymore, to do that. But we'll see if maybe we can show you in vehicle form. We're going to move on to the Black Lion, and we'll do the same thing. We'll get him focused in there. And again, this way you get a chance, especially with things like this. Sometimes you have, especially after... This is a 30-year-old toy. And you're very likely to have what they call gold chrome or gold plastic syndrome. That is, chrome vac metallized plastic over time often becomes very, very brittle and flakes off. It's the way that it's fused to the plastic over time, interacting with various factors, heat, UV, humidity even can affect that, and oftentimes these will crack and fall off. So that's why we want you to see that it's not scratched up, it's not beat up, it's not destroyed. So we'll show you the bottom too, just because I think that's an angle that you didn't get a chance to see. You can see this if you care about such things, and we'll show you there. Before we move on to the, is this the unicorn? I believe that it is. And we'll get a nice tight shot of that before we spin him around. We're not going to show you the Firebird on this because we already showed you the top-down view, and I think that's the best way for it. You can see that nice glossy plastic there. This part flops on in. I like it out because, well, unicorn should have tails, and I think that makes a nice tail. I think appropriately you're supposed to have it flopped in. That's how I like to display this one. If it were mine, that's what I would do. But hey, one of you out there is going to win this, and you can choose to do with it whatever you would like. Is that officially the Griffin, or is that the unicorn? Is this one supposed to be the unicorn because of this? I don't know. I don't know, but we'll take a picture of it for you so you can see it. Let me check the instructions, see which one officially... Well, we keep this in focus for you. All right, yeah, so officially this is the unicorn, because he's got that little tiny horn. The other one is the Griffin, because as you know, Griffins have giant spikes sticking out the top of their head right there. I don't know why they did that, but then again, I'm not Bandai America. And there you go. So there is our two horsies. You know what? Nah, I guess a Griffin isn't really... has no horse in it unless it's a hippogriff. Right? It's just lion and bird. So there you can see both of those. We'll add to it this guy. I think we're going to run out of room. So you know what? Instead, I'm just going to try and see if we can push it all together for you. Let's do that. So we'll start off here with our base, our platform. We'll put our lion right there. I don't know that it matters, but officially I believe the Griffin goes over here on your right. Like that. Unicorn right here. Poorly balanced. Yeah, I think it snaps into place there, but... And then we put the Firebird right here, and off they go. Does that make a good shot for the catalog? I don't know. Does it give you an idea of what it should be? No, it probably doesn't. And now we've made the camera all shaky, but overall it gives you some idea of what you can expect. Hopefully it is so wrong, so poorly put together, that you out there want to look at this and say, man, that's just awful. You've done a terrible job, and you can show me the better job that you will do by owning it, by bidding on it, by winning this, and putting it into a responsible Mighty Morphin Power Ranger owner's care and custody. this is what you're going to get. All of these parts right here to make your own Thunderzord, and possibly you might even win that other red dragon that we've got coming up in a different lot. You put them all together, you get your Thunder Megazord. Oh man, what a great time. How do you do that? Well, you head on down to the links in the description, or you go to the catalog and click on those links. You can leave those pre-bids right now, or you can join us live on auction day. Whichever way you choose to do it, we're going to see you at the auction.